He ran somebody over,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was a death.
Yeah, I remember that. That was in the news. Yeah,
Got away with it.
right. Yeah,
Anybody else would go to jail for some
mm-hmm.
time, even if it was accidental.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But he has so much money in that, and he's also, known to people.
Yeah, it was somebody else. Didn't somebody else get somebody?
Yeah. I
It
mean,
was somebody else.
cops obviously get away with murder all the time.
Of course. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of status and
Who you know.
who you know, and money.
That's American.
Because one of the largest unions in the country is the police union.
Right.
So they have their backs so hard.
And
so like if
and
they
know
accidentally murder somebody because they were afraid and they pulled their gun out and like started shooting and killed like an innocent bystander, they're gonna get away with it.
That's scary.
Just because of union too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Jesus.
But that also goes back to capitalism.
And that's what
because the millionaires want you to be afraid of the dogs, which are police. You bow down to us because the police are in our pockets. If a police pulls over a billionaire, I mean, there's a chance he can like arrest him or whatever.
Right.
But he'll be out in a second.
Yeah.
And on top of it, he could get in trouble.
Really? For arresting a billionaire?
If the billionaire knows somebody that knows his boss.
Because billionaires usually
he might know somebody that knows the police chief.
Right. When you have that kind of money, you know you're in the mix.
Yeah, the minute you say, he'll have the balls to say, "Oh, you know who I am, right? You're going to get in trouble for this." And like, if he's serious about it, he's not being like a bitchy, whiny, I'm a rich guy thing.
Yeah.
He could literally have like connections to judges and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
look at Clarence Thomas.
Yeah,
he was taking handouts from what's his name? That was just a recent thing,
right?
And so you have Supreme Court judges who are being wined and dined by billionaires and
taking bribes.
But it's not a bribe. It's just, I'm going to allow you to stay at my mansion and take care of you for like a month or whatever at one of my mansions.
Right.
That's a bribe in the sense that it's not blatant, but like, I'm going to pay your children's tuition to college. That happened. Yeah. And it's obvious. It's like, these things should not be happening. And the same thing with every other senator, president. They all can own stocks and be given like lobbying money and all that stuff. So they're all influenced.
It's all rigged. That's why I always say that the lottery is rigged.
I don't know about the lottery, but
I believe so. Because
really?
Why they're not going to leave that kind? Like
it looks like random people are getting the money.
I don't know though, man. It just feels like
I think the lottery is more of a kind of like a trick to make people think that they have a chance.
They have a chance.
Not that the winners are rigged.
Yeah,
but to make
I think it is rigged.
Like, to make people think, oh look, they won.
Yeah,
they won. They're happy. They made $1 million, and they were just like middle income, low income
family like me, and
now they're millionaires.
But it's like, I think the last time I saw it, it was like Powerball was like $875 million and shit like that, right? Close to $1 billion. So say after taxes, what, 500 million after taxes, which is a lot of money. Maybe that, right? So that's a lot of money. So you got to think, if I'm Pookie,
it's ironic. Like, you're talking all this money.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, I'm just saying, if I'm Pookie.
And I love that name.
Right? And I'm a blood in Compton, right?
Yeah.
And I just happen to go up to the liquor store and give, and I'm a notorious gangbanger.
Okay.
And I go up to the corner store and I buy a lottery ticket and I win that lottery and I get the $500 million. You've just given a notorious gang member $500 million.
Okay.
What do you think he's going to do with that $500 million?
He's not going to gangbang anymore.
You don't think he's going to wreak havoc?
No.
You don't think so?
He's going to run away.
Now
he might give some of it to his closest friends, but he won't be true to the gang unless he's like the leader. He's gonna bounce, bro. He's gonna fucking bounce.
You think, hey, we got $500 million, we can take on the police?
No,
like that,
that's a playwright. You got to write that.
No,
that's a screenplay.
Oh, what about
What you just said. That's a really good story.
we can take over the police now? We have $1 billion.
You know, you could say like you have a gangbanger who maybe went through some kind of really bad situation with the police. Maybe somebody from his family got killed or something.
Yeah.
So he has like some kind of like revenge against them. You know, but
I thought about that.
Obviously,
Yeah.
he can't do anything.
Right. Yeah.
And then maybe there's some alternate stories in there with other gangs and love stories or whatever, all kinds of shit. But then he gets the money you just said, and instead of like running away, and maybe even that's a presented option because like somebody would be like, give voice of reason,
right?
Like, dude, you should just leave this life, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then he's like, nah, and he like buys a tank.
Right. Well, right.
And he arms his boys in like the best armor that you could buy.
But that's what I'm saying. As far as like
just murder the entire police force.
Money is money, like you were saying. Money is power. Though.
Money is power.
The more money you have, the more powerful you can fight certain things.
And that's why most of the budget from the American government goes to military, and not education.
Right, because they want to be able to.
They want to enforce our power on the world.
Domination.
We are the dominant force right now in the world. But China's coming up. They're becoming stronger.
Now,
China's making allies with certain countries that need help by assisting them with finances and infrastructure. We're not doing that. We do the opposite. We do things like break up governments, like the CIA will like murder presidents and create coups to create chaos and destabilize the government so that socialism doesn't exist in countries that we're trying to build it.
Right.
Because they don't want people to think socialism could work.
Yeah. Do you think
it's pretty fucked up?
But here's what I'm going to ask you about though. Just, do you think that, say for instance, they don't want certain people to get rich because you can fight. You said that America.
Yes and no.
America plays a part as far as like most of our money goes towards our military, so we can take over other countries. What if somebody gets rich and say, "Hey, you country, I see that you're poor. I'm a billionaire. Let's fight these motherfuckers. Well, I'll fund you to fight America." You know,
have to be a lot, and China's not that rich, but China's been doing that, and I think it's a slow growth. So they're creating all these allies and assets with countries that need help.
Right.
Whereas America disassociates themselves from those countries by trying to manipulate them through embargo and espionage with the governments.
Right.
So it's like they're controlling in a different kind of way, a dark way, and it's obviously going to backfire. I think America, to some degree, is today's modern Rome. Yeah, and it's slowly becoming more and more chaotic, and it's just going to fall eventually.
Somebody else said that. I think we talked about.
I might have said it.
No, I heard. Yeah, we were talking about it, but I heard somebody else on YouTube said,
"Too big to fail." You know.
Yeah, like America is America is the new Rome.
Yeah, it is.
And just like how Rome failed,
will fall.
America eventually will fall.
It's definitely going to fall.
You think so?
Yeah. It's not going in a good direction. There's just too much fascism and fascists hyper nationalism.
I think Charlemagne talked about that a lot, about fascism.
Yeah. And hyper nationalism leads to fascist ideas and ideals. So like backing the blue and thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And like just being pro-military and like everything the military does is good. And like, I forget what it is, but the U.S. military hasn't won a war in a very long time.
Really?
No. Not since like, I would like to say World War II. But like, yeah, we lost every war.
We didn't win Vietnam War?
That's not really something you consider a win, I guess.
Okay. How come?
We shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's because they wanted the opium. They wanted the opium, right? They wanted the opium.
They always want the resources.
So they was robbing those people.
When they were in Iraq, they were taking the opium.
Yeah.
There's opium fields there, poppy fields.
Yeah.
And they were taking all the mineral resources too. Yeah, and killing people. and creating new terrorists.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. But that's all happening. Yeah.
Well, that's how America became America, just bullying everybody else.
Yes, bullying.
Taking people hostage and robbing, stealing.
Yeah, whoever's the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I was watching Hassan's Piker quoted on stream, and then everybody was up in arms. But afterwards, if you think about the whole thing, and then he said that America deserved 9/11.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like, he was coming from the perspective of, this is what you did to these people, to the point where they don't have a lot of money. They're funded, but they don't have a lot of money. They trained people to come over here to commit this incredible act of terrorism because of how much we were doing to them. Yeah, so we deserved it because we created those terrorists. Yeah, just like the same terrorism that Israel's created by basically creating the largest open-air prison in Palestine for 70 years. So you're treating these people as second-class citizens, less than second-class.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have any vote. They can't vote, and they have checkpoints, and it's really hard to get around. They shut off their electricity and their water sometimes.
Yeah.
This is before the war just happened recently. And they just treat them like dogs. And they just want them to leave. And they take over their land. And they make it legal for Israeli citizens to push them out of their land.
It's all about
force.
Yeah.
And so when October 3rd happened, 3rd, 8th, when that just recently happened with the terrorist attack, everybody's like, oh my God, how could this happen?
Right.
It's like, what do you mean? You've been terrorizing these people for multiple generations, for 70 years.
Yeah.
Well, 40% of their population is children.
Damn.
Yeah. And so
it's
crazy. It's like, if you think about it, all these terrorists that have been attacking you, they're just the children of the people you've already killed.
Right.
And you've been killing and raping and falsely jailing and torturing. And so obviously everybody's like, oh my God, how can you do this? It's like the Nazis, it's like, they like using terms like, oh, this is the worst killing of Jews since the Nazis in the concentration camps back in Germany. And it's like, to compare it to that is like, doesn't even make any sense. It's like, no, you've been the Nazis to the Palestinians. You've been treating them like people who are just in the way, and you want to kill them and make them not even slaves. They just want to get rid of them. And so this war is kind of like, in a weird way, for the Israeli government, it warranted them to have this assault on the people.
Did you see that that AI? Somebody took Hitler, and they took one of his speeches, him giving a speech, and they made him look like he was more up to date. Yeah. And then they took his voice from him making that speech, and they put it through AI, and they translated it into English, and made him sound same tonality, voice, his same voice, but he made it sound American. You seen it?
No,
it's on YouTube. It's pretty crazy.
As fuck.
It was kind of. I watched it. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, just watch one of Trump's speeches.
I know.
It's the same shit.
Because it felt like he was alive, really saying it.
Yeah, like, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it was like, it's kind of
scary. We got the blonde Hitler.
Right. Trump.
We got the blonde Hitler.
That's what people say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
crazy.
You want to grab some to eat, man?
Yeah, let's get some
food. Let me turn this off. Yeah,
that was fun.
That was pretty cool, man.
We can do more later if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. You like the pot? Yeah, I'm trying to test this thing out.
I like just talking to you, bro.
Oh, should I pass? No, I ain't put.
I gotta take a piss.
All right, go ahead. I don't think it even recorded. Did it record or did it record?
It was red, bro.
Was it red? Oh, shit. Let me see.
Maybe the battery?
Hold up. I think it recorded.
Yeah, the light was red the whole time. Red means on, right?
Oh, the last part I didn't. I think the last part I think it was trying to stream. Did it stream?
I don't know.
Just you got the mic on still. I can hear you.
Oh yeah, you can hear me pissing.
You got the mic on still.
I'm just squeezing out a couple of drops here.
I can see those. I'm like,
it's
why
a
the
normal
levels jumping?
thing.
I'm not even.
Everybody does it.
No snap. Oh shit. No, I wouldn't. It didn't record. Like I thought it recorded.
No, I like it. I like it when they always do that in like movies and shows where somebody's still mic'd up, and they go backstage and start saying really horrible shit.
Oh yeah.
It's
You
so
see those
good.
bloopers and stuff.
Yeah.
The mic. You got to see the mic. Okay. Let me see.
So funny.
I'm trying to save some battery power. Did I bring my charger? I bought the charger for it.
Oh, you didn't bring the charger?
Yeah, I did. It's in the
Charge
bag.
that shit up, baby.
I'm going to go ahead and charge them up while we're gone.
I can put more lights on too. There's no rush.
Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it didn't. Damn, it didn't save the last recording. We got to do that all over again, Justin.
All right, man.
I was trying to stream it.
Well, it's a good thing not to talk about Israel Palestine anyway.
Oh, maybe yeah, because they probably take my channel down, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure how it's viewed on.
Yeah, they probably. Let me see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
So why didn't it record?
Well, I was trying to. I can stop it and record. Stop it. The last 2 times I recorded to tape. The last time I stopped.
So you were trying to stream it to.
I was trying to stream it to YouTube and see if I could save it. I can save it to my YouTube, but it won't show. Like I can record to YouTube, but it won't show it. It'll just go to my YouTube channel.
No worries.
And then I can go back and then edit it and then put it on YouTube.
It didn't take, you mean?
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't.
Are you sure? Maybe open your computer and see if it.
Yeah, maybe let me check.
It might have transferred over.
Let me see if it did.
It might not be on the actual thing.
Let me see. Hold on.